Fellow Kenyans, Occupy Parliament Season 2 is loading. The streets are calling us. We have a missed call from the streets, and we are not known to reject a call of the streets. We love the streets, and the streets love us. This week on Friday, the public participation hearings for the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua will be done in various parts of the country. I will be posting to you on my social media pages the location where the public participation will be held. I would like you Kenyans to turn up in large numbers wherever you are in Kenya. And the message is simple. What is good for the head is good for the neck. 2 is better than 1. Impeach them both. Whatever the Honorable Rigathi Gachagua has done, the Honorable William Ruto or the Dishonorable William Ruto has done it twice or thrice or more than 10 times, and there is evidence to that. So why not impeach them both? Why shouldn't we get rid of bad leadership and begin afresh? This is going to be our message at every single place where public participation will be held all over the country. That we want to get rid of bad leadership in Kenya, beginning now, not beginning next week, not beginning next month. We want change now. We are impatient with the way the country is being run. Therefore, Mkenya mwenzangu, hiyo siku, mark it on your calendar, clear your diary, make yourself available so that we turn up in the public participation hearings and we make our voice heard that we want both of these people who are running our country down to be impeached. See you at the public participation hearing.
Yeah, but he has followers. He has people who believe in him. Someone like Hanifa, she has people who believe in him. Me here, I know you guys, some of you believe in me, and I felt like we now bring each and every person on board. Yeah, because if you're going to leave any person behind, then the current government we are having, the government here, Ruto can pick someone from us and sponsor them. And now they'll be bringing confusion in this movement. And when Ruto sponsors that person, be 100% sure that there are some people in the movement who will fall for that trap. Yeah, and maybe 3/4 of the movement will now come to our side. But now, the wind will be Ruto's wing. And so I feel like currently, let us look at each and every person at the beginning walianza in this movement. Hata kama tunasema they are snitches, hata kama tunasema they are probably they sold us. But I feel like we should just try and bring them on board. But what we are targeting is not even their presence. What we are targeting is that following they are having. Is those people who believe in them that they are having, probably kama ni hapa X platform, kama ni Instagram, kama ni pale Twitter. Because most of the young people, the only thing zenye sisi tunafanya saizi is just being online. You guys always wonder why I'm always on this platform 24/7. At times you ask me, at what time do I sleep? And because I'm a young person who believe in technology, I just have to forge forward. And so maybe I feel like let us bring those people on board. Yeah, it's just my request. It's not my decision. It's just a request that tuache hizo shananinga sikuwa tunafanya. Me personally, I've always said that someone like Otero, during that time when we had a space with the president, I was so much angered and I requested Otero. In fact, I called him. I told him, "Well, man, you guys are talking nonsense on this platform. Just give me the microphone and leave everything on my end." And the guy sent me the microphone in my DM. And so when I went there, that request on it became a game changer. Yeah, if you had that conversation between me and the president, you find out that most of the people were buying ideas because I was saying exactly as you, Doria, Fabish, I can say Beatrice here, Asma, you could have said on that platform without fear of anything. And so if we're having people who has a huge following because we are on this platform, then let us put our differences aside. Just that one is just my request, that we bring them on board. But now let us buy the idea, but let us look after the people who believe in them, so that we can consolidate all the efforts, all the young people and the older people who believe in this cause. We ensure that we are bringing them on board. And then, kama ni party, let all those parties be formed. But now, we look after one party, the party that will speak the mind of us. But if you are going to have so many parties, then we can always bring them on board. Yeah? Then we form something called a coalition. I'm not talking as a politician. We form a coalition. Then after forming this coalition, we announce ourselves as the official opposition party or the official opposition coalition in this republic. Then we make demands of what we want. If we want the president to go, then he should go as early as we make the demand. If we want the deputy president to go, he or she should go. If you want the IEBC to be constituted, like what Ruto said, then within no time, like in less than 24 hours, it means that the IEBC should be constituted. And so guys, personally, I feel like all these problems we're having, currently we're talking about the reject SHIF, that's the Social Health Insurance Fund. We are talking about the SHA, the Social Health Authority. We are talking about Adani. We are talking about the issues that affects the students with the new university funding model. We are talking about the issues of the government trying to ensure that they put those toll stations on our roads, the Kenya National Highways Authority, whereby they'll be collecting the taxes. We are talking about the 16% VAT that is currently being charged on the commodities we are importing and even exporting at some point. So these things, we can put them in a single basket. In that single basket, we look deeply in them, and if we find out that the current regime is responsible of this shit that is happening, then we call for the demise. We say that now we want to dissolve the parliament. The parliament should go. We want to dissolve the executive, meaning the president, the deputy president, and all the cabinet secretaries, they should go home. We want to dissolve even the judiciary, because currently even the chief justice is always crying for justice. We say, let them go. And now we build this nation from scratch. And so I feel like, because nimekuwa naona hapa bana, kuna watu wanajibizana tu, and at some point mimi penye nimeka, I feel like you guys are always bringing us back to where we came from. And so I think like we put our differences aside. Personally, here is KOT. You guys call me KOT, but my official name is Mabonga. I feel like I've always have the negative side of me, but don't look at that negative side. Look at what I'm bringing here. Somebody like on Sando, he has his negativity. Let us look at his positivity and leave the negativity, and we ensure that we bring each and every person on board. And then after that, we can always march forward. And you guys, if you don't believe this, just remember what happened yesterday. We had almost 1,000 people here, and we called for the assemble at inaitwaje hapo Milimani Locals. And some of you really turned up. Yeah, if we wouldn't have that unity, then nobody could have availed themselves there. And so, guys, maybe it's just my request. Let us put all our differences aside. Let us ensure that we are coming together as a movement, as young people, as the the millennials, as the Gen X. We come together, then we ensure that we consolidate all the efforts. Let us not give Ruto and his allies an avenue whereby they can pass across us. They pick a faction of us, they sit with them. Remember that this person at some point, I think it was last month, where he went for the university student leaders. He called them at Bomas of Kenya under the UDS, university chapters. But most of the students who don't believe in him, they were chanting Ruto must go. So guys, maybe it's just my request. Saizi nimeamuka kwa usingizi because I've been sleeping. You know, I always spend time on this platform. But I wanted to say that let us put our differences aside. We bring all those issues in one basket, and then we ask ourselves, who is the barrier? Like, who is the genesis of all these issues? If it's Ruto, then sisi wote pamoja tusimame tuseme Ruto must go, and we mean it. And we mean it. Sio kuja tu hapa we chant, we submit our issues, then go back at home and sleep. Like, there is a person mwenye alisema ati jana kazi ulifanya shoddy work because watu wachache walikuja, and I was asking him, wewe ulikuwa wapi? And he said I was in Eldoret. Kasema okay, sawa, ni kwa sababu haukufika. So if you were here, probably ensure that this work it goes as planned. But guys, that's just my concern. Sijui nyinyi mnaona aje, but because you are the people, I will always respect your decision on this platform. So Fabish, we can forge forward.